Hey, friends. Hey. It's your girl, Coach Tooka. All my life, I had to fight. I had to fight to get here, okay? YouTube was tripping, talking about live stream not available right now. And I said, the devil is a lie. Okay, stay focused. All right, y'all, listen. It's your girl, Coach Tooka. I want to welcome you to my corner of these YouTube streets where I show up every single day at 4 p.m. ish Central Standard Time so I can help busy women just like you lose weight, get their confidence back, and finally feel good in their body again. So if you are tired of looking in that mirror, hardly understanding who is looking at you, not recognizing the reflection that is staring back at you, okay? I get it. I understand. I have been where you are. Okay. 5 years ago, I was 80 pounds heavier than I am today. And the truth is, on the outside, I looked like I had it all together. I really did. I had a nice little professional teaching job. I was a wife, a mom, looked like I had all the things together. But on the inside, I was wondering if I was ever going to feel like me again. And here's what I want you to know: it took my Heavenly Father, a lot of prayer, a lot of working on my mindset and real accountability to get my life and my health back together. And so I'm here to show you how to do that too. So as we do this, we not doing no crazy diets, no pills, no shots, no internet trends and all that. We're not doing that. Okay. We're not doing that. We are looking for real change, like stuff you can do in real life to get and keep you healthy without losing your mind. So if you're ready to lose weight and find your way back to yourself and finally feel like you, and you love it here, I want you to make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, share this video with a woman that needs the reminder that it's never too late to get back right. All right, then, let's get it. So this week, guess what we're going to talk about, y'all? One of my favorite subjects, accountability. All right. Because I know that some of us are tired. Like, if you are anything like me and you have been around the rodeo on more than one occasion, okay, this thing can be exhausting, okay? So some of us are tired. We've been doing this for a mighty long time and we over it. We tired. We carrying weights that we're not supposed to be carrying. We look like to the world. We got it all together. But in the house, though, when it's nobody but us and our Heavenly Father, what we display on the public in the public doesn't always look that way at the house. So behind closed door, we losing it. Okay, everybody wants to lose weight. Everybody wants the after picture, right? What it looks like when you're done, when you've reached the goal. Willpower is enough to get you started. All right. Excitement is enough to get you started. Motivation definitely gets you started. Okay. But accountability, that's what I want to talk about today. Accountability is what keeps you from going back to doing the things that you used to do. Or even if you begin to go back, it keeps you from going all the way back. Okay. So far back that is difficult for you to return. So let's talk about what is accountability, because I think a lot of times we get this thing called accountability mixed up. This is what I want to make clear. Accountability is not somebody chasing you down and fussing at you and checking you, okay? Accountability is about partnership. It's about coming into agreement with somebody who cares enough to say, listen, you said that you wanted this. Now, are you showing up and doing the things that you said you needed to do to get it? All right. So let me tell you, God set this up. He was intentional. In the word, it says two are better than one. Because if one falls down, the other one can help them get up, right? So this is about coming into agreement with somebody who can help you get what you told God you wanted, that you prayed for and asked God to do in your life. It's about coming into agreement. It's about partnership. All right. So a lot of times we want somebody to fuss us out, check us, and we think it's that person's responsibility. But the word says if you agree on earth about anything, if two of you agree on earth about anything, and they ask, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven. Okay. So partnership and our agreement are God's ways of operating. They're God's operating system. So we were never supposed to do this on a lonely road. All right. So you can tell yourself anything. Like we can say anything to ourselves. But when we look in the mirror and we don't actually do it for whatever reason, because life got busy, because the kids had this thing, that thing, and the other thing, whatever the reason is that you have gotten away from the goal, when you look in the mirror and it's just you, like the mirror is not going to let you forget the goal that was in your heart that you said you wanted. All right. So, as busy as life gets, you have got to come in agreement into partnership with somebody around it. So to me, I say accountability is actually love in action. It's somebody saying to you, I'm going to make sure that you don't quit and don't nobody know about it. Okay. If you quit, I'm going to be the one out here to pull you back and I at least know about it. But don't think that coming to agreement and coming to a partnership means that they're going to do the work, that they will be more responsible for making it happen than you. Okay. So here's what accountability looks like. And here's why the enemy don't want you to do it. Here's what he would prefer. The enemy would prefer that you were by yourself, that you were in a corner with no friends, nobody to help you out. Right. Why does he want that? Because he can beat you up there. Okay, that's why he wants that. So a lot of us have never really had real accountability, so we don't know what it looks like. So it looks like somebody texting you in the evening and saying, "Hey, girl, you said you were going to drink half your body weight in water. Did you do that?" It looks like a friend who noticed like you hadn't been really exercising like you said you were going to do, right? And it's actually asking like, "You good? You all right? Or are you just like checking the boxes, pressing your way through again?" It looks like a coach that's not going to like let you slip, that's going to call you out when you're doing the same thing that you used to do, going back to those old habits, but they're going to do it in love. So, what I'm trying to get you to see is accountability is not just about the number on the scale, it's not just about the food that you're eating. Both very important things, okay? But it's about letting somebody, inviting people in to the parts of you that you don't normally share with people, the parts of you that you deal with yourself in private that nobody else sees. All right. And that's the part the enemy loves to play with. He loves when you keep it secret. He loves secrecy. He loves isolation. He loves hiding. He loves when you try to fix it by yourself in the dark, because isolation, you by yourself, he's like, oh yeah, let's play. Let's get it. So anything you keep in the dark, he can keep you bound to it. But when you come into agreement and come into community, okay, that's where you start to get free. When you shine a light on it, is what I say. All right. So here's, even though we know what it can, now we know what it is. Now the question you got to ask is, do you want it? Because there's some of us, if we're honest with ourselves, we don't want accountability. We don't want nobody to check us. We don't want nobody to check in on us. Why? Because now we got to tell the truth about a thing. It really exposes you. It requires you to be vulnerable. So we would rather post the win that we have after we got it all together. We like to post like, look at me, y'all. I did this, right? That we would rather do that than we would to admit, okay, I stumbled a little bit, I fell off. We don't want people to see us mess up. For a lot of us, we have learned how to be the strong one, the one that everybody can count on, the one that got it all together. We're looking good on the outside. Some of us don't even know how to ask for help and without feeling like we weak in some type of way. All right. So listen, hiding has not given you a place where you can heal those things that you used to do. That attitude of, I got it, I'm going to figure it out. That's what's going to keep you repeating the same cycle year after year after year. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. 15 years of trying to do it on my own. All right. And so you don't get free with the version of you that shows up looking pretty, with the makeup. You need real people to come along with the struggle, check you. But here's what happens when you come into agreement with somebody. They see better in you than you see in yourself. And so then they start to require more of you. They know when you shucking and jiving. They be like, girl, no, you're not going to do that. Here's what you're not going to do. All right. So some of us have to learn to get vulnerable and like expose the real truth about ourselves. Like, yes, I messed up. And until you do that, or until you stop trying to do this thing in secrecy in isolation, hidden, in private, in the dark. All right. The enemy is going to keep on coming after you. Okay. So how do you get accountability? I say community, write it down. Community breeds accountability. You know how you get accountability? You open your mouth and you ask for it. You open your mouth and say, I need help. You open your mouth and you say, I need accountability. You ask for it. You show up in community. You decide that looking together, looking well put together, when I show up publicly, is not as important to me as being really free. All right. You stop trying to, I'm going to start Monday. You stop trying to Monday your way through this by yourself. Every Monday, we doing a thing. You tap into community so that you can have people who will walk this out with you for real. That's how you do it. You open your mouth and you ask. You ask them, you ask your father. If you ain't got the right people, I got you. Okay. First of all, you ask your father to send you the right people to fill in the gaps for the places where you're weak. And he'll do that. Okay. Then your eyes will be clear, like, oh, all sorts of people and communities will start opening up, and you ask God to discern, is this the place for me? All right. So once you've done that, I want to invite you to join my free community where it's not just like a group, it's about us doing this thing together. And that's what breeds true accountability. So I want you to ask yourself, are you really, really ready for accountability? Are you really, really ready for somebody to check you and check on you? Okay. Are you ready for somebody to do both? Check you and check on you. If you are done trying to do this in the dark, and if you like, do you want accountability or do you want another round of motivation? Do you want another round of, yeah, girl, we about to do it? Or are you willing to say, I'm gonna open up these blinds, I'm gonna shine a light on the things that I would normally do in the dark. I'm gonna tell the truth about a thing. I'm gonna be honest with them and me. I'm going to ask for help where I need it. If you ready, okay, if you say yes to those things, then I want to invite you to come on and get in the Ready Set Habits Wellness community, because this is where real accountability and real community happens. All right, this is where you can stop faking the funk, hiding in isolation, and start really getting clear on the things that keep tying you back to the person that you used to be. All right. So you can click the link in my bio. I also put the link in this just the description for this video. We waiting on you. We're really doing this thing. So all week long, we'll be talking about accountability and why we need it, why it's important. And here's the truth. It's because you deserve to win, like boldly, like on display, not a quiet win, not a hidden in the closet win, like a whole flex. You deserve it. Not only that, God wants you to have it, because when you get it, that's where he gets glorified. When he takes a person, like I used to say about myself, who's the most Oreo addicted. I don't think y'all understand. I don't think y'all understand the level of Oreo addiction I had, the level of sugar addiction I had. So people who knew me from my previous life really understand the transformation. Like, wait a minute. What Tony Terry say? Things I used to do, I don't do no more. Places I used to go, I don't go no more. Ever since you came along, gave my life a brand new start, a brand new song. Ooh, a sweet love song. And I want to thank you. I'm just saying, there are things that I used to do, habits I used to have that I don't have anymore. And when people get the opportunity to see you go from this to that, that's where God gets glorified, because it lets them know if he did it for her, because I ain't that bad. I say this all the time. I know good and doggone well you ain't out here putting 10 creamers and 10 sugars. If people are being honest, I've only met a few people in the world who would say, that was me, 10 creamers, 10 sugars. That's so egregiously extreme in the realm of addiction. You understand what I'm saying? Very few people be like, I was getting coffee and orange juice. Okay, a bunch of sugar. Very few people would say, no, I was getting the hash browns and the chicken, egg, and cheese bagel. Very few people would say I was getting that for breakfast and circling back for lunch. So I share these things with you so you can know, like, I really don't think you was this bad. So if he can do it for me, he can do it for you, is all I'm saying. So I'm saying come out of isolation, come out of hiding, come out of looking like I got it together. The world doesn't need more people looking like they got it together. Like people want to know how you did that. That's what we need. People who do it and then show people how you do it. That's what we need. That's what the kingdom needs. So come into community where community breeds accountability. All right. If you get into the right community where it's safe, where you can trust the people, it being transparent, it's being vulnerable, small fries. Small fries, okay? So I'm just saying I absolutely love you to life, all right? And if you're ready to do this thing out loud in public with friends and accountability with people who will check you in love and check on you, click the link in my bio, okay? I love you to life. I love you to life. I will see you tomorrow in the same place and at the same time. Have an amazing, amazing evening.